So you want to start 3D printing. 3D printing can be a great hobby for anyone to learn, and it's not all that hard. With a 3D printer you can make your own toys, tools, decorations, and many other things. In this short video I'm going to show you how to start your very own 3D printing journey. The first thing to do in 3D printing is figure out what you want to print. If you're just starting out and you do not have any kind of modeling experience, don't worry, there are other people who have done it for you. There are many free websites online that allow users to post files of objects that they have made and wish to share with others. Thingiverse, My Mini Factory, Printables, Fangs, Cults3D, and CG Trader, just to name a few, but there's many more. Most of these websites are free, but some will require you to purchase files or give you the option to tip the creator, but for most purposes, you'll be able to find the files you want for free. Today I am going on Thingiverse and searching for a model of my school mascot, a beaver. I found this one called Ace the Beaver from Andre V209. When you are downloading your files, make sure the file type is a 3D object file. These come in a few flavors, but most commonly you'll see STL files, but files like OBJ and 3MF are some other ones you might find. The next step in our journey is the slicer. The slicer is the program that takes a 3D model file and turns it into instructions that your 3D printer can follow, such as STEP, G-code, or X3G. It's going to vary by the specific slicer and printer you're using, but this doesn't matter much. Many 3D printers will have their own specific slicer software, either online or through an application that you download. In the slicer, as previously mentioned, your file goes from a 3D object to a set of instructions for the 3D printer. There are some extra steps that usually need to be done here to make the model easier or cleaner for the printer to make. Here is where you may want to orient the object in a certain direction and maybe add some supports. There isn't an exact science to this, so just use your best judgment and consider where there will be overhangs, where you'll need supports, and where your layer lines are going to appear. For larger prints, you may also need to split them into smaller pieces. Once you've done any necessary doctoring, you can then slice the print, which will give you one of the previously mentioned file types to give to your printer. Once you have this final file, you send it to your printer through the cloud, SD card, or a flash drive, depending on what printer you have. The last thing you need to do is actually print the object, which is usually just a matter of selecting the file on your printer's interface and then hitting print. Good job, now you're a 3D printing nerd. Soon you'll be buying more filaments and printers than you know what to do with, and you'll have little plastic friends galore. Happy printing!